Hello, folks. Last week was the official halfway point of the semester. We had reading days, and now it's time to look at the downward trajectory from the top of the roller coaster hill to see the end of the semester in several short weeks. That means it's buckle down and get it done time. This is not the time to slack off. This is not the time to lighten up. This is the time to get yourself moving to the end of the semester. You're almost rid of me in these videos. Are you excited about that? If so, use that as your motivation. As usual, here's the weekly announcement so you can see it's all, there is one. And be sure to read through and see all the lovely links you need. After that, we have all of this material down here, which is very helpful. And you're going to have some sort of an outline due this week. We're going to talk about that in a second. Going back to the main page, linking over to the 102 Masterclass schedule and clicking on that, we're going to roll all the way down here to week number 9, starting right there. And here we go. As you can see, really there's not much, okay? There's, 6 weeks left after this week? So we're heading toward the finish line. We start that journey with a review of the CSET material. So you can click on this link right here. And you've got all the different CSET links that you can look at to say, hey, I really don't understand tie-in strategies too well. Or, what are we talking about? Quoting or paraphrasing, that's evidence. I can't do a good claim. All of that material is right there. So all you would have to do is just link through this. Now, instead of me going over all of this CSET material again, because honestly, I did it in week 6. You can go back and review the week 6 video I made, or just go back to week 6 and review the documents there. Don't forget about the attachments and all of that inside your announcement. Oh, there we go. So this will help you greatly as well. But honestly, the CSET resources right here are going to be helpful for you if you didn't understand it. And you can always look at it and ask me questions anytime you want. So, after that, there's really only one assignment this week, and that is the Argumentative Research Paper Outline. So, clicking on that, we get to this page. Hey, guess what? You actually have choices this week. Yes, I'm very serious. You get to choose between a familiar and detailed graphical organizer, which you've done for me all semester, or an outline that you can make as detailed or as simple as will work for you. Aren't I just the best? As you can see, you actually have two options here. You can choose to do the completed copy of the Unit 3 Argument Essay Graphical Organizer, or a completed copy of one of the options listed in the Unit 3 Argumentative Outline. As I say here, the Graphical Organizer is a more complete understanding of the essay as a whole and features the familiar prompt questions which you should answer in multiple complete sentences. That will look just like this. It's a bit more involved, yes, but it shows you exactly what needs to go where and will allow you the understanding to start actually writing your paper. So I want you to go through this and answer it as completely and clearly as possible. I need you to realize that the more work you do now, the less you will be stressing about later. If you complete the graphical organizer the right way, the overall writing of the paper will be painless for you. Trust me on this. I have all the different pieces broken out here. I've got prompt questions and directions through here. I'm telling you exactly what needs to go where. But if at any point you choose this and you feel frustrated, email me, please. Make me understand, hey, I don't get the background section. I don't understand the argument point 3 explanation. No problem. I'm there to help. Now, the other option is actually the outline, and you actually have a choice for that, too. So for the outline, you can choose option A, which is the traditional Harvard outline, or you may choose option B, which is a more informal outline. You only have to select one of the options. Do not do both. This outline will serve as a guide for the research process to this point. Completing the outline will help you identify claims that will require further research, be sure to write everything in complete sentences. So if you click on the outline template, you will see this. As I said, the option A is the very familiar, very frustrating to some, traditional Harvard hierarchical outline, okay? It's got the Roman numerals, it's got the Western letters and the little numbers down here, and everything's cleared out. If you choose this, fantastic. Answer the prompts right in the line, okay? For the thesis statement, I actually have type your thesis statement here. For the first argument claim, type your first argument claim here. So honestly, you have all this information. I am not expecting you to write the paper as it is, but like, what might you put in there to support your claim? What might you put in there to support that? Down here, you're going to have the counter argument, you've got the rebuttal, and then you've got the conclusion. Rephrase your thesis statement. Do not write in conclusion. Do not write to sum up. Do not write to conclude. Take your thesis statement and paraphrase it. Show your reader that, hey, we're visiting back to the original thesis statement, so here we go. We're closing it up. Provide a good recap real quick. Your first 3 claims, 3 sentences. Do you have any more than that? Add that. And then your call to action takeaway, okay? Now, that is option A. You can choose to do that, and that's fine. Once you do that, you're done. If you would rather, you can go down here to option B, which is relatively the same thing, except I am not going to force you into all of these crazy formatting specifics. And the prompts are pretty much the exact same thing, okay? I want you to make sure to answer these. And these are just bullet points. You can add more if you want. You can subtract them, whatever you need, but give me an idea of what your paper is going to look like. Again, you only have to do 1. And that's it? Really? I'm not even at a page and a half of my script. Wow, this will probably be a pretty short video. Yep, it's barely 7 minutes and 10 seconds. So this should be a popular one to watch. In any case, reach out to me if you have any issues. Welcome back to the last half of the semester, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do with your paper. Be safe, and see ya.